Happy Fine Art Friday. I hope you're doing great. I'm excited about the projects I have for you today. We only have 2 weeks left of the videos that I'm making, so be sure and do as many as you can. The projects we're doing today, there's 6 of them. 2 of them are pretty short though. So we're making different cards. We're using newspaper to make newspaper collages. We have a shark newspaper collage and we have a little cat. So those are super cute. With Mother's Day coming up, you can make a newspaper collage for your mom. We also have another newspaper collage. This is a cityscape. They're just little card size. We're also doing a fun flower, kind of crazy, and then we have a name card, as well as our draw and tell picture. I can't tell you, but this week's is pretty cool, so make sure and check that out. I just wanted to give you a little update. So I'm doing a virtual art show this year. I'm not going to be taking pictures of your work from the school, since the school's kind of closed still, but I will be taking all of the pictures that you've been sending to me through Dojo, and I'm going to make a slideshow out of them. It'll have your name, class, and your teacher, and so send me pictures of your artwork. It doesn't have to be from my videos. They can be any artwork that you've made during your in-home learning, and send them to me through Dojo so that I can go ahead and put them on the slideshow. The due date for that is May 10th. Last day I will be taking new photos is May 10th. With that being said, I want it ready to go on Dojo by May 14th, so I need to make sure I get all of the pictures in by May 10th. Thank you. Also, remember Monday office hours are from 8 to 8:30. No, sorry, 8:30 to 9, where you can come and chit-chat with the specials team. If you do send us pictures of your artwork, videos of your lessons that you've been doing this week, we'll invite you to specials breakfast on Wednesday, and that one is from 8 to 8:30. So please do the projects, have fun, and we can't wait to see them. We miss you, we think about you every day, and we hope you're doing great. Remember, I'm on Dojo in case you want to chit-chat, or in case you just want to stop by and say hi. I hope you're doing great. Remember to send me pictures of your artwork, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye! Hello again, scholars. Today we're going to draw a flower, but it's going to be a fun little flower. So we're going to use any color paper you have. I'm just going to use yellow. You're going to need a pencil, an eraser, something to color with. You will also need a Sharpie, and I think that is everything. Alright, let's get to it. So first we're going to draw our flower, and it can be a very simple flower. So I'm going to draw 2 lines for the stem. They could be a little wavy. I'm going to draw a curved line and another curved line for one of the leaves, a curved line and one of the curved line, and another curved line, sorry, for the other leaf. And then up top, you can decide how you want to do your petals. So I'm going to start in the middle with the circle that the petals will come off of. And let's see, you can do long, skinny, round ones. You can also do, like we did with the leaf, do a curved line and another curved line. I'm just showing you different options. You ultimately get to decide. They can be really big, chubby leaves. Those are fun too. Okay, so now you gotta decide. Your flower probably should have the same of all the petals. Or you can alternate. You can create a pattern with it too. Let's try a pattern. So I'm gonna do this leaf, or petal, excuse me. And then I'm going to do a chubby one. And then I'm going to go back to that one, skinny long one. And then I'm going to do another chubby one. And if I understand correctly, leaves have an odd amount of petals. Sorry, leaves. I keep saying leaves. Flowers have an odd amount of petals. But it's up to you. You can make your flower however you want. just kind of filling in the areas. It's gonna look a little big, and there's nothing wrong with that. Alright, so now I'm gonna erase where they overlap, and then I think that's everything. So now, sorry, you're out of focus. So now we are going to trace it with Sharpie. Make sure you have everything the way you want it to be before you trace it with Sharpie, because we can't erase Sharpie. You can't erase the pencils though. So do it in pencil first, Sharpie second, and then color. Because sometimes you can't erase color either. Color pencils, sometimes you can, depends what kind of eraser you have. Oil pastels you cannot, no matter what kind of eraser you have. Crayons not so much, markers not at all. So yeah, it just depends what you're using. Cool. And so we have our flower. Oops. Now we're going to add a little bit of color. So you can color the flower however you want. Let's see. How does Missy want to color her flower? I'm going to use some warm colors. Warm colors are yellows, oranges, pinks and reds. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So these are the colors I'm going to use. Oops. Okay. So I'm going to do some orange petals. Oh yeah, I had glue on my paper, and so that's what it's sticking to. Orange. And then the other orange for the middle. Maybe not the whole thing. Ooh, and then I'll add some other orange for the corner, tops. Oopsie daisy. Now I'll add some pink. Just a little bit. Like that. But I have another pink, so just kind of play with how you are coloring your flower. Like so. You can add, let's add some yellow on these guys. Can't really see it, but it's there. Yeah. So with oils pastels, you can sometimes blend them. So if you want to try, you can. If you like the way it looks, because when you try and blend oil pastels, it kind of looks like you're rubbing it around, which is totally what you're doing. That's what blending means. But it's up to you whether or not you like it. So now I have my top part of my flower. I'm going to do the bottom, and we're just going to do the same thing, kind of play with your colors. Play with your colors. Cool. Awesome. Stem's done. A little bit of blending. Cool. Now is going to be the fun part. So we are going to switch. We're now going to use our cool colors, put all of our warm colors away. Cool colors are greens, purples, and blues. And so those are what we're going to use now. And we're doing it on the background. And so if you wanted to use this time to, do your own background, that's fine. But this is the way that I'm going to do it. So you can use a pencil. I'm going to use a Sharpie just so you'll be able to see. I'm going to put my colors aside for now. And I'm going to make one continuous line around the flower, a little bit of space, not so close, not so far, around the whole flower. It's gonna get a little tight in there, but we'll do it. Cool? And so I'm gonna do that, and then my lines will keep getting bigger, and I'm gonna do that around the rest of the page. I'm gonna move this. We're not gluing anything, so I'm just gonna put that aside. And you're just doing that on the whole page. And whenever it gets too big, you just kind of fill in the areas that you can. And we're going to make a pattern with the colors. Cool. So that side's done. Now we're going to do this side. And what you're doing is you're just mimicking the line that you see before, but just you're putting space between it. What I mean is, I'm just repeating this line here. So I'm going up, around, and out. Up, around, and out. But I'm leaving space between the lines, so it gives this crazy look. And that's it. Awesome. So now that that's done, we get to start coloring. And so you're going to pick a pattern. You're going to use, again, if you don't have what I have, you can just use whatever you want. So we're going to do, we'll do purple first, and then we'll do, maybe we'll go in order. What does that mean? Okay, so we'll do purple. After purple, or let's just put them in the order I think that they are in. But purple would be on the other side of blue, and then the greens would be after that. Alright, that's the order. So we're going to start with purple, and you're only coloring, I'm going to use the big one, in between those one lines. So let's see, can you see me? Starting down here, purple, purple is the line that's closest to the flower. So the coloring will probably be the longest. It'll take the longest. Try and stay in your lines, but if you like messy, you make mistakes, which we all make mistakes. So there's nothing wrong with that. And we have our first round. Good job. You want to go back through and fill up those little in-between spaces, that's fine. So our next color is blue. So you're going to do the same thing, but in the next little lines, in between those lines, you're going to do blue. And here I made that little area blue too, which, oh well. You can move your paper around, whatever is easiest for you. You don't have to use oil pastels either. You could use crayons, colored pencils, anything you really have. Again, this is what Ms. C has, so this is what Ms. C is using. And this is what you are going to do around the page. Like I said, if you want to do your flower, and if you want to make like a park that this flower is in, that's fine. Do whatever you want. I'm just showing you some projects that you can do if you'd like to. With oil pastel, if your hand smudges it, it'll get a few different places. So I try and turn my page so my hand is never coming in contact with the oil pastel. That's the same with chalk pastel. You never want your hand to touch it. It smears it. Alright, second one down, and we just keep going. These two colors look very similar, so I'm going to skip that color. And I'm going to move on to this color. This is one of the greens. So when you pick your pattern, that means you're going to repeat your pattern, because patterns are just, yeah, that's what you're doing in a pattern. You're repeating. And so my pattern right now is purple, blue, green. If I only had those three colors, I would just use purple, blue, green, purple, blue, green, purple, blue, green. But I think I have another green I'd like to at least try. So I'll probably do purple, blue, dark green, light green, and that'll be my pattern. And then you just repeat it all the way out. And if you want to use the rainbow, you could do this in the rainbow. You can make your flower, you know, reds and yellows and oranges, kind of like we did, and then you do the purple, green, and blue, or, you know, whatever you want. You can just kind of play with it. That's all I'm doing. It's just playing. Testing out the waters. And then we will continue. And so we keep going with our pattern. Oh, I'm going to try my green, see if I like it, if there's a really big difference. That's one of the greens, and that's not. I like the bright one. So we're going to do the bright green, and that'll be the end of this pattern, and we'll restart. And we'll go back through with the purple, and then the blue, and then the dark green, and then the light green. And so now that the lines don't go around, they kind of stop at the top of the flower, we can do one side at a time. I'll show you what that looks like at the end once we repeat the pattern. Okay, so now, right, we kind of finished doing the full shape, and now we just have these lines on each side. So now what that means, I'm going to try and clean that off. We go back to purple, and I'm going to hold it this way so that I can just do it on this side. And then I'll go back on the other side and do that side. So purple, and then blue, and then dark green, and then light green. Remember, if you guys do these projects, send me pictures. I'd love to see them. I'm making a virtual art show this year, and so all the pictures that you send me will be on the virtual art show. So but it's due, I believe May 10th is the due date. So dark blue's next. So if you want to be a part of it, send it to me. I have about 200 pictures, so not too many, and I don't have everybody, so if you want to be a part of it, whatever you draw, it doesn't have to be one of my projects that the videos are about. It could be something that you came up with all on your own. Those are fun too, because I get to see your own creativity do amazing, wonderful things. And then, oh, I didn't do that one. I skipped, so I remember. My dark green. So the virtual art show will just be a slideshow with all the pictures that I've been sent during our in-home learning. So send me some pictures if you want to be on it. I would love to see all, whoops, wrong color again. I put it over here. I would love to see what you've been doing. And then I think the whole school would like to see what you've been doing. I was really sad that we couldn't do the regular art show, but I still wanted us to be able to do something. And so now I repeat the pattern again. So with the purple, and then blue, and then dark green, and that is the end of this side. So now, do you see it? We're going to flip it and do the same over here. So we ended that, so we're starting with purple. Even if you have two colors, you can alternate between those two colors. I just had these colors I wanted to try. And since my paper wasn't white, it kind of changes the color also since it's yellow. So even the blue looks a little green. yellow, it's blue. No, sorry, after purple, it's blue. And then it's dark green. And then it's bright green. Neon green. And then it's purple. Blue. Dark green. Light green. And purple. Awesome! We just finished our crazy flower. Doesn't it look crazy? I hope you guys had fun. Remember to send me pictures. Well, let's see what else we can make today.